What's up, everybody? It's your girl RavenLani, aka the Mystical Mama, and today's reading is about LisaRaye and her mama and her daughter. Alright, so before I go ahead and get into this reading, make sure you like this video, you subscribe to this channel, cut on those post notifications, and follow me on Instagram at RavenLani Tarot. And don't forget to hit me up if you want your own personal tarot reading, okay? So, I'm not sure if y'all watched Iyanla's Fix My Life last night. You had LisaRaye on there with her mama Katie and her daughter Kai. And let me tell you, it was a lot. I feel like the episode should have been at least 2 or 3 hours long because it is still so much they have not unpacked. And you can tell that Iyanla was tired because she just sent them on with a little goodie bag, gift bag, box, and told them to go on and be out their merry way. So I don't know when this show was recorded. We know it was not too long ago because it still was during quarantine or COVID. And I just want to know how the ladies are doing. And you, after seeing this, you kind of see where LisaRaye's anger comes from. And granted, I didn't know her mama and I didn't know her daughter, but just hearing how they all talk individually, you can tell they all act like each other. But I feel like LisaRaye was stuck between a rock and a hard place because she's trying to uphold a lifestyle she was used to having when she was younger and still take care of her daughter and then taking care of her mama. So she don't really know what to do and she ain't learned from a good role model. And then it seems like she didn't care about her daughter, but she's still trying to, work and everything. But her daughter is grown, super grown, and she ain't ever really did nothing for herself. Point is, I feel like LisaRaye is very misunderstood. I feel like she's very caring and giving, and she wants to help everybody. But in the process of that, she kind of doesn't have herself. Like I don't think she's fully found herself or fully got to experience herself because she's been a mom and still having to hold that over her with her mom and still trying to look for love, but still having to take care of a grown person. And it's just a lot. But you can tell that she still has some anger built up and some things that have not been answered. But anyways, I can go on and on and on about this. So I just want to do a reading to check in to see how they're doing. I'm going to start off with LisaRaye's mama because I feel like, even though she's an older lady, she's set in her ways. She's not going to change. Like, she's really not. So I'm going to start off with her, and then I'm going to do Kai just to see if things are really going to improve for her. Is she going to change? Is she going to get out and go try to go do something and stop living off mama forever? Then we're going to finish it off with Lisa. I may do 2 readings for Lisa just to see how she's doing right now and then give an outlook for her. We'll see. But first up is Katie. We're going to do Katie first. That's the mother. That's LisaRaye's mama. So, cards, please reveal to me whatever information you can give to me about how Katie is doing right now, okay? Please reveal to me and however many cards you feel is necessary to see how Miss Katie is doing, okay? Now, I'm not currently finding her birthday, but I'm going to guess and say that she's probably in her late 70s, maybe early 80s or something. She looked good for her age, though. But she may not even be that old because I don't know how old she was when she had Lisa, but yeah, anyways, I couldn't really figure out what her sign was, so if someone knows it, drop it down below, okay? Last card for her. All right, ooh. So, this is interesting. So, I see Capricorn energy here, and then I have Libra energy, and we know the Libra is LisaRaye. So, first of all, we have the Devil card and the 3 of Pentacles. So, her mama is still harboring those feelings from a long time ago from LisaRaye's daddy. And I'm saying that because the 3 of Pentacles is here, and this represents a third person, kind of like someone cheating or someone else trying to compete for somebody else's attention. And we know we experienced that on the show. And probably her mama feeling like that throughout her whole life with her dad, having all these 5 or 6 girlfriends at a time or whatever. And the Devil card is representing the energy that Katie will not let go of. She is still harboring onto these feelings. She has not moved past it yet. But what I will say is that she has the Ace of Swords next to the Justice card, okay? This is saying she is seeking clarity or coming to her mental senses when it comes to LisaRaye, okay? LisaRaye is Libra energy, and the Libra energy is here in the Justice card, okay? So she is starting to warm up to the fact that she was in the wrong and she should be a little more nurturing and a lot more forgiving towards LisaRaye when LisaRaye did not do anything wrong, okay? But she's still harboring some feelings that Miss Katie needs to let go of, okay? Now we have the 9 of Pentacles. Miss Katie is still, you know, trying to do her best, trying to still rise above everything, and she's still enjoying her life as she should. But you know, she still has these battles. The Seven of Wands represents battles that she is fighting, internal battles. So it's not necessarily that her mama is refusing to change and that she's set in her ways. It's just harder for her. It's a lot of hurt, a lot of hurt from years ago that she is still holding on to, that she's finding it difficult to let go of, because she's probably rationalized so many things in her head and has drawn so many conclusions that it's impossible for Miss Katie to be wrong. It's impossible for anybody else to be right. It's just everybody is trying to attack Miss Katie, and that's what she has always felt like for a long time. And she's trying to change that mindset, okay? She's definitely changed that mindset when it comes to LisaRaye, but she's still trying to change that mindset with everything else, okay? So I'm just sending positive healing vibes towards Miss Katie, okay? Now this next one is going to be for Kai, okay? Let's see how Kai is doing. Now, I feel like if Kai put her mind to it, she can go out here and be one of these. She can be a Lori Harvey, okay? She can be somebody like that, probably even better, okay? She really can be somebody out here if she chose to go that route, because she is very pretty, so I don't see why she just won't go do something, you know? You got the platform. Your mama is LisaRaye, okay? So that should be enough. But anyways, how is Kai doing, okay? Give me some information about Kai in however many cards you feel is necessary. What information do you have about Kai? And she has a birthday coming up, my fellow Sag. So I like her already. But, you know, I really hope that she finds the healing that she needs so she can break the cycle for her daughter's sake, okay? But what cards do you have for Miss Kai? I'm going to cut the deck 4 times. 4 represents stability, so I'm hoping that she has some stability in her life and where she is trying to go, okay? All right, Miss Kai, what we have for you, girl? Last card. Ooh, okay. So, first of all, I do want to point out she has the 3 of this right here as well as Miss Katie had the 3 of this. 3 of this, 3 of Pentacles, same thing. So they're still feeling like they have to compete for somebody's time and attention, but also this popping up in Kai's as well, they're showing that maybe they're trying to work past it. Maybe they're all trying to figure out how to communicate for once, get along for a change, okay? So the next card is the 2 of Swords. This, I feel like, is Kai trying to figure out, like, she's conflicted between her mind and her heart. Like, she wants to forgive her mom, and I'm saying it because it's next to the Judgment card. She wants to forgive her mom. She wants to move on, but it's still a part of her that will not let go of the past, okay? So she really has to find this healing within herself so she can move on and move forward, because I feel like her mama was doing what her mama did to her. So it gets to a certain point where you feel like you're old enough, you should know better. But sometimes when those generational curses are just so deep, you really are oblivious to your wrongdoing. You think you're doing right, and that's the thing. So that's where Kai is kind of like, I don't know. Do I want to believe it? Do I not want to believe it? Do I want to trust it? And this is where the 2 of Swords is coming from. But she has the 5 of this here, and it's like Kai can see her way out of the situation. She can see the good in the situation. She can see her mama wanting to do better and wanting to be forgiven and genuinely apologizing for it. But Kai has to find it within herself to release that hurt and to heal it and to not hold on to a grudge, okay? Because she has to heal herself first. Before you can even forgive anybody else, you got to really find the peace within yourself. Then you can forgive them, because honestly, it doesn't matter if you forgive somebody else, because their apology may not be genuine anyway. So you have to find it within yourself in order for you to fully move on. Because if they say sorry and they really mean it and you still holding on, it just defeated the whole purpose. But anyways, I can preach about it later. Now, this other thing with Kai, she has 2 9s here, and the 9s mean she's almost at completion. She's almost like she can be over this situation, or she can be healed from this situation, but it's something holding her back, okay? But it's still her still trying to move forward, still trying to, like I said, find the positive and find the peace and find the truth in it. She has the 9 of Swords here, which is saying that she's stressed and she's worrying, and then the 9 of Wands saying that she is persevering despite everything that's happened. She's still trying to move forward. And I just really feel like Kai, she is just torn. I feel like she's good spirit. She's good energy. She means well. but she really just don't know. And she's still young, but she's not young enough to be naive. She's old enough to have learned better traits and to be able to see past people's BS and all that kind of stuff. But Kai definitely sending her healing energy as well. I feel like she needs the healing the most because she has a young baby and she's trying to raise. And Miss Katie got to find everything within herself, okay? Now let me move on to LisaRaye and see how LisaRaye has been doing since all of this has happened, okay? All right, Lisa. Give me as many cards as you feel is necessary to give us some information about LisaRaye. Some more information aside from what we saw on Iyanla Fix My Life last night, okay? This is about Miss LisaRaye. Miss LisaRaye. I hope she has a lot more positive cards because Kai's cards were looking like she wanted to move forward, but it's still a part of her that's like, I don't know. Whew. One more card. Okay. So Lisa's cards, they aren't super duper positive, but they aren't really negative. So what we have a little bit of everything for Miss Lisa. We have Two of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Three of Wands, the Moon. This is Pisces energy. She has Queen of Pentacles, Three of Swords, and Six of Swords. First of all, she has a lot of swords going on, a lot of pentacles, a lot of wands, okay? So she got a little bit of everything. So right now, this is definitely showing that Lisa is still trying to juggle, still trying to find balance with all of this stuff that has happened. You know, trying to appease her mama, trying to appease her daughter, trying to live her life. She is just still trying to keep her head above water. And you know, being a Libra, you don't really want to tip the scale, so you still trying to find a balance and, you know, find the happiness and the positivity in it all, and that's what she is constantly trying to do, okay? Now, this says, this is the Three of Swords, heartbroken in a sense because maybe things aren't moving or aren't progressing how she wants them to. The Six of Swords represents needing to move forward, needing to leave something behind. And it's like, at a certain point, you keep trying and trying and trying, and if the other person doesn't want to try with you, you have to leave them behind. You have to just say, forget it. You've done what you can. You can only continue if they hold their end of the deal. So it's between her mom and Kai, someone who is not holding up their end of the bargain or, you know, trying to work past it. And it's kind of resulting in LisaRaye having to say, you know what, I just can't try anymore. I've tried. And if I had to guess by looking at the cards, I would say that, you know, I can't really pinpoint it because it shows that Kai is struggling to move forward, and then Miss Katie, she's trying to, but she still has this negative energy around her. So honestly, it could be either one of the two, okay? This is also showing positive things are happening for LisaRaye. Things are probably moving quickly than she wanted it to move, or maybe a lot of things happen unexpectedly. But it's some good news coming to Lisa's sight or vision soon. Good things happen. The Queen of Pentacles is here representing an abundance. She's still been able to probably get business things happening her way, business opportunities, you know, still great on that end. But what I do find is interesting is the Moon card is here. Like I said, this is Pisces energy, but also being cautious of people, illusions. People feel like, or people want to present themselves as one way, but their intentions are not pure. So who is it? Is it her mom? Is it her daughter? Or is it someone else? Okay. Let me pull two more cards and see if we can reveal any information. Yep, see, Lisa, we have the Five of Cups. This is saying quit worrying about what happened in the past and move forward. You got to move on, start over with a clean slate. So whoever this is that has hurt her, their intentions aren't pure. They aren't really trying to change. They aren't really here to make things better. They're actually here to maybe even seek revenge, or maybe even just appeal to whatever their needs are. They aren't even here to bring positive energy towards LisaRaye. So she has to show discernment. She has to follow her intuition, okay? She really needs to do so. So I really don't feel like I have to do another reading because all these energies here, they all still need healing. But I think for LisaRaye's sake, she just has to surround herself around genuine people and people who really care about her and people who aren't going to use her and people who aren't going to take her kindness for granted. And I'm not going to say that sometimes she doesn't bring some of those things on herself. And I say that because you can hear her talk about people in interviews and it's like, girl, but I really don't. I really don't feel like she says things out of ill intent. I really think she only says things if she has to, but she is a really genuine and nice person, you know, as much as she can be. But that's my personal opinion. Aside from the reading, that's my personal opinion. But this is the reading on LisaRaye, her daughter Kai, and her mom Katie. And like I said, they all still need healing. They need a part two. They need to come to me to get them some kind of spiritual coaching or something to release that bad energy out, bring on that positive energy. We need to meditate together. We need to work on their chakras. We need to work on all of that. But this is their reading. If y'all like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, cut on those post notifications, and I'll see you guys next time, okay?